Buonasera everybody and welcome back to La Cucina Quarantena. But tonight we are not coming from my kitchen, we are coming from the kitchen of my mom, who is obviously a little smaller than me. This is Rita, and my dad Ray, who is going to do all the cooking, right Dad?
No, not tonight. But I do invite everyone to a future shepherd's pie that I'm going to make. Strictly Irish kind of shepherd pie that you're all going to really enjoy, so keep an eye out for that one. That's really worthwhile listening to.
I'm trying to keep a straight face.
Right now I'm going to get out of the kitchen and leave these two young ladies to make maple bars, right?
Yep, we're going to make maple bars.
And I'll be ready to taste them when they're all done.
All right.
Okay.
So, this is my mom's recipe. Where'd you make this recipe from, Mom?
I got this from my own mother, who was a very good cook.
Yes,
Very good cook.
Grandma was. Grandma, if you can believe it, my grandma was even smaller than my mom. My grandma was probably came to here. She was significantly shorter than even my mother. So tonight what we're going to do, these are maple bars. They're basically like brownies, but they're maple flavored and they have raisins and walnuts. And this is like my mom's most special baked sweet. So I thought this would be fun for us to continue our theme of baking this week. So here's the recipe. I'm going to read it to you now, but then I will post it later in the comments on this video. So grease and flour a 9 by 13 inch pan, and my mom has written a lot. So lots, and then 350, you're going to put the oven on at 350. Beat in 2 eggs. There's 2 eggs, 1 cup of sugar, 1 teaspoon of maple extract, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, 2/3 a cup of oil, and then 1 cup of flour, 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1 cup of nuts, and 1 cup of raisins.
All right, I thought that maybe we should double that,
Okay,
but
are we doubling it?
let's double it and see what happens.
Okay, sounds good. All right, am I
They
good?
love it so much that it's better to double it.
So for a 9 by 13 inch pan, actually you do want to double it, right? Because this doesn't seem like that would
No,
make enough
it
to fit.
doesn't.
Okay, so really this recipe needs to be doubled to fit in this pan. Okay,
Okay.
all right, Mom,
And
what's first?
I generally try to leave my eggs out. I didn't do these completely, but usually get them to room temperature. I used to not do that, and I think the cakes turn out better when you get them to room temperature.
Okay.
So it says beat 2 eggs and then add, well, actually beat 4 eggs and add 2 cups of sugar.
You know, I don't think I've made these, Mom, since I was like in high school.
I don't think you did either. And this is the requested recipe most of the time.
This is the most requested sweets that you make, I think, of all the baked goods you make.
Mhm.
'Cause it's something that I've never had anybody who's made anything like it. So,
No, I usually don't see any maple flavored cakes like this.
but it's not really a cake. It's more like
A brownie?
It's like a brownie.
It is like a
It's
brownie.
basically like a maple flavored brownie. So whip it or what?
I think so.
Okay. All right.
Okay, you can turn that off. And then add 2 cups of sugar.
Do you have a measuring cup?
This probably is a better, for dry measure, you need to use that. For this, it's for wet.
What are some other tricks that you've learned throughout the years of for cooking?
A lot of it is when I'm watching the Food Network too. I say, gather all your ingredients at one time so that you don't want to start something and find out, oh, I don't have that.
Okay,
So-
so we're doing 2 cups of sugar
2
because we're
cups of
doubling.
sugar. So it's a really good idea to get all of your ingredients together.
Okay, so 2 cups of sugar, and now I'm beating this in also? Is
Yes,
that
you're
right?
beating that in. Probably so it's a little foamy.
Okay. Oh, did we turn on the oven? Oh, you did. You did that already. Thanks, Mom. Alrighty.
Okay, and then we want to add 2 teaspoons of maple extract and 2 teaspoons of vanilla.
Okay.
Wait, that was 2 tablespoons of vanilla extract?
Teaspoon.
Okay. Oh, goodness, I was about to say.
For extract, you almost always use a teaspoon. And a lot of times you can just wing it, you know, a little more doesn't ever hurt.
Yeah, and just note that maple extract is not maple syrup.
No.
This is something different. So it's extract you need to buy in the baking section of the grocery store. I think if you did syrup, that would not turn out.
I don't think it would. But sometimes we do like to wing things.
That's true. And I wonder, you could probably do like almond extract in these if you
I
wanted
think
to
you
have
could do
Almond bars,
Yeah, it could be the same base.
Now add
Call 'em Mars bars.
and 1/3 cups of oil.
Is that doubled?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It's actually a very simple recipe. 1 bowl, that's it.
Yeah, and this is a cool bowl you said you got in an antique fair.
I got this bowl at an antique show where these people had found all these old French enamel bowls. They found a whole warehouse full, and we luckily got a few of them.
Yeah, it's cool. It's
They were flying off the shelves.
very pretty. All right. Okay, and then we're gonna do 2 cups of flour.
2 cups of flour, and you don't have to do this, but I'm a proponent of sifting your dry ingredients.
Why? Why do you do that?
I think if there's any lumps, and it makes a lighter cake.
Okay, so
You
lime.
don't have to, but I think I've always done this.
Well, and if you're baking with your mom, it's easy because you have an extra pair of hands, right? Okay.
And see, I would also add one teaspoon of baking powder and 1 teaspoon of salt.
To this.
Uh-huh.
Yep, that's a little chunky. And salt. I just eyeball the teaspoon. Don't do as I do. Do as I say, right?
Ooh.
I just eyeball stuff. Okay. All right, so I will turn this on while you sift and shake. That's all the baking powder, so we gotta make sure that gets in there.
Well, you don't want to taste that in.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that'd be pretty gross. I haven't used a hand mixer in years, Mom. This is really weird. It's kind of fun, actually. I mean, the KitchenAid's nice and easy, but there's something fun about using a hand mixer.
No, you add the,
Stir in, right? Not.
yes, you stir in it. And I also always take the raisins and I put them in a bowl with a little bit of warm water to plump them up because I think they taste better. And I didn't have walnuts, but I guess you could use any nut. I just had pecans, so we're using pecans.
Yeah. So usually, so it's a cup of each. You know, it could be fun too if you wanted to kind of make this interesting, is you could even soak your raisins in like half warm water and half like bourbon.
Oh, that would be good.
Wouldn't that be yummy?
That would be really good.
Maybe I should try that.
I always wondered what happened to rum raisin ice cream.
That's my favorite gelato. You know, after
Rum raisin.
it's called Malaga, and it's rum raisin. You can find it.
I will
everywhere.
tell you, last year, for I believe it was New Year's Eve, I did get some rum raisin ice cream.
Yeah,
It was my treat.
Oh.
Yes, it was Haagen-Dazs.
And you like it because Grandma used to like it.
Yeah, it just, It's really like a special flavor.
It's kind of nostalgic because it reminds you of grandma, because that was her favorite ice cream flavor. Okay, so
Now you just put that
That's
in
it.
your dish and then you bake it for, my oven cooks pretty fast, so I would say about 30 minutes, and then just check it with a little toothpick and see if it comes out clean.
okay. So 9 by 13-inch pan for the double recipe. And in we go. These, like the batter, already taste fantastic.
Well, I'm going to double check that.
Luca's manning the camera tonight, so.
Hello.
And actually, I'm gonna have to swing around before we're done, and we can do a little comparison shot of you and Grandma, because there was a day,
I don't think that's entirely necessary.
There was a time when you were smaller than mine.
I'm going to have to get another sample taste here.
You know, my
Maybe
grandmother,
a 9 or 10.
my grandmother was only like 4'9", but she was mighty, small but mighty. She raised 10 children.
Oh my
She
goodness.
was the boss of that family.
Somewhat like you are the boss of this family.
Whoa!
Big things come in small packages, right?
That's right.
Okay. Oh, that is so yummy. And so you don't put anything on top? It's just
No,
simple.
you don't.
Yeah. And usually when you bake them, they come out and they have a really nice sheen on top.
So I would say start with 30 minutes.
All right. So I'm going to swing around here. So Luca, you can put it in the oven and you can show everybody.
I'm not sure if today is the best day for going on camera for me, but I mean.
All right. All right. So how long are we baking these for, Mom?
About 30 minutes, so
Okay.
here's the timer, Luca.
And
Do you want to do that?
oh goodness, I
Timer?
don't even know how to use the time on this.
Timer?
And then just
30.
3-0.
Oh,
That's
30.
38.
All right.
Let's yeah. Is that the? Oh no.
Do it again. Just a timer and 3, 0,
3-0.
start.
Yeah. I feel
All right.
like I use the timer.
So you can stand next to Grandma. There you go. So you got to learn my grandma's special recipe for maple bars, which is now your grandma's special recipe for maple bars. And do you like the maple bars, Boo?
I actually don't remember having the maple bars. I mean, so far it tastes good. It tasted good.
All right.
It's the maple flavoring that's
Yeah, it
different.
is. It is. That's really what makes it good.
All right. So how do you wrap up Cucina Quarantena?
What was the phrase again? It's ciao.
Ci vediamo.
Ci vediamo domani.
Ci vediamo domani. We'll be doing more Christmas baking tomorrow. So thanks, Mom, so much for instructing us on
You're
maple bars.
welcome. Anytime.
And we'll go ahead and put the recipe up in the comments. So, whoop. All right, buona serata, everybody. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm not sure what we'll be baking, but the kids and I are going to start our holiday baking. So we'll see you at our house for another Cucina Quarantena holiday edition. So, ciao for tonight. Good night, everybody.